Welcome to Nasscom Product Conclave. I'm Vasanthi, and with us Seemantini Godbole, Vice President at Target. Seemantini, give us a sense of what's the retail space looking like in the US right now.
Perfect. So, for those of us that are not as familiar with Target, Target is the second largest retailer in the US. We have more than 1,800 beautiful stores all over the US and Canada. And we have a very compelling digital presence.
I was about to ask you, because there's retail and there's retail. So, how is technology playing really a differentiator role now?
Yes, no, and that's a great question. Retail is going through massive amount of change. And I think it's very interesting that we are in the front and center observing and leading this change. So what has happened for retail traditionally is merchandising has been extremely important, so has been marketing, and so has been stores. But as we get into more digital spaces where our guests are waking up and holding their digital device as the first thing in the morning and consuming content and wanting to know their offers and what to shop, technology becomes more and more important in retail. Technology was important in retail always from a supply chain perspective and from how we run technology in stores. But I think what is happening is because of these rapid changes in technology and devices and mobile, guest-facing technology is becoming very significant. Exactly. Yes.
Aspects like those. Now, coming to your presence at the Conclave itself, I mean, you call India your second headquarters. What is the accelerator program, and how does it really work for? How do startups in India stand to benefit?
Yes. Target is very committed to innovation, and there are many initiatives we do from an innovation perspective. Accelerator is one of them. So Target India in Bangalore, what they have started doing is there is this accelerator program where we meet lots of startups, we shortlist them, and then we handpick like 5 or 6 startups for cohorts. And we run like a 16-week program. And what we do as a part of it is not just mentoring and working with startups, which is very important, but what we do is we assign a business champion for each of the startups, and they actually work with the startups on a real business case, and which is very relevant to retail and Target.
Finally, what would be that one thing that you would advise startups in this similar space who want to make inroads?
I would say for startups, courage, having the right people, having the right ideas is very important. Everybody knows that. But whenever I talk to lots of my friends in startups, I think one thing they keep saying is that sometimes they feel lonely, right? Because you may be the most intelligent person in your company. And I think partnering with big companies like startup, coming to these conclaves like NPC, where you can meet a large ecosystem with like-minded people, right? I think that can be very useful, because then hopefully you don't feel as lonely, because there are lots of other people doing similar things. There are big companies helping you.
Yeah, so I think I think that's some very useful advice. Thank you so much, Seemantini, for joining us on this conversation today.
Thank you. My pleasure.